he's got a highlight reel of just leaps at this point, and we have some of these for you. We'll begin with last night's hurdle play, where he jumps over safety Justin Reid on the scramble on the last touchdown drive.
He breaks L'Jarius Sneed's ankles, then jumps over Sneed. Jumps over
Justin Reid.
The
other safety.
Unbelievable. Just,
16 yards he gets on that play.
Right.
Because it's not just a leap and then he goes down. It's a leap and some yards after it. It's like, that's good 7-8 yards after the leap. So that was last night. And then you have the other game against the Chiefs.
Last January.
Right. Well, yeah. No, it was the Sunday. I think it was the Sunday night game in Week 5.
Oh, is that Week 5?
Regular season
I got you. Okay.
Game. So they're up in this game. Okay. They got to get a first down to kind of seal it.
Well, the Bills play every other game in Kansas City, so I couldn't remember.
This one's over to the left side, and this is L'Jarius Sneed. So maybe that's why L'Jarius Sneed bailed yesterday. He didn't want to get posterized again.
Right.
So that's the second one. And, it got the first down. And they went and scored on that drive as well. This was after the lightning delay and that whole thing. It was raining. But he got the first down on the play.
And Sneed never touched him.
Yeah, L'Jarius Sneed was not going high on him. He's maybe $180 at best. So he's like, I'm going to go low and whoop.
All right. But it all began.
Yeah, in Minnesota. Right. But that was the first. Yeah, that was a Week 3 game.
It was his.
They were a double-digit underdog.
His second start ever, and they came in and just rousted the Vikings.
And that was for a first down too. It was like 3rd and 10 or something.
Now there have been, and this one, this was the one where we thought, you know what, we kind of like our guy. We'll see.
That's a 6'3" linebacker,
right.
Anthony Barr, that he's jumping over there.
This is when you started thinking, okay, I kind of like the guy. He's going to be good. We'll see. And then, but during the meantime of all these quintessential hurdles, there's this hurdle.
That's the first one.
And Anthony Barr, that's the one. And then we got a still picture of another one. There's this one in the playoffs of 2018. That's a big one.
Houston, yeah.
Yeah, here we go. The playoff game last year. He also jumps over Devin Singletary making a block, and he's jumping over that one. And there's, then this one against Tennessee. This was this year.
This is more of a log roll than a leap.
Yeah, this is more of a high jump kind of.
And again, he got the first down on this play.
Right.
So, and our team photographer Bill Whippard captured all these images.
Whip does a great job, and there's the still picture of the L'Jarius Sneed one from a year ago in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's beginning. I got a text last night from doesn't it a chance that he
yesterday
blows his knee out when he's up in the air? What are they defend? I got to laugh. I go, yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah. You're not going to do that up in the air. I was thinking too. One of these times, Josh is going to like gather himself to jump. One of these guys is going to say, "Oh, I got him. I'm going to go up after him," and Josh doesn't jump and just just bowls the guy over. Right? They're gonna, because the problem with these guys is this, and you can feel it. Josh is as tall as a tree. He's 250 pounds. He's coming right at you. You got to bear up, man. You got to gather it up. Your courage and your weight and all your leverage. You got to
try to take him high.
Yeah, you got to get it. You got to try and stop this guy.
You got to brace yourself and get low.
So you drop down, get some strength behind you, and the guy's just not there. He's over your head.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. Because there's no way you don't bear up when he's coming down on you.
So our thanks to Bill Whippard for putting those photos together for us today. He's got all of those leaps on his camera. Pretty nice job. We just thought it would be cool to kind of run through what has now become a highlight reel of leaps for Josh Allen in his 5 years in the league. It is pretty crazy to know that he's done this a handful of times now. Most of the time when the game is on the line, when you think about it, he's going for a gotta-have-it first down, and he's gotten it every single time. It's crazy.
Right. Actually, the one that was probably the most meaningless was the first one ever in Minnesota. They were up 17-0 in the first half, and they were 3rd and 12 or something, or 3rd and 9, and he picks up 12. Yeah. When none of us had ever seen it before. Now it's a thing, right?
It's pretty cool.
They got T-shirts with that. It's like the Michael Jordan slam dunk pose.
Well, yeah, they were putting it on the sign in Allentown.
Yeah.
They have him
It's a silhouette
jumping
of
over the
Josh
sign.
jumping over everything, right? So it's a thing, and I've told somebody this. You and I always go on these interviews, and we're talking in Baltimore and Houston and L.A. and all these other towns that when the Bills go to visit, and they're asking me about Josh Jump, and I said, listen, Bills fans knew Josh was the guy about midway through his rookie season. We were getting the idea that, well, they're not going anywhere from him now. He may not turn out to be the guy, but they're going to give him some time because this guy's got something under the hood, right? And I was telling people that, and I said, and now 2 years later, I did another one. I said, listen, he's going to be. You really have every expectation as a Bills fan that you're going to see Josh Allen do this in the 16th year of his career, right before
16th year,
right before he retires. It'll be his last swan song. He will not have done it for 5 years, and he'll pull one out in his last game, going into retirement. That's his thing. He's just, those are the axioms of the Bills' run game. Axiom number one of the Bills' run game: Josh is always going to be involved.
Yeah,
and the other one is, it's got to always be just good enough for the Bills to have a running game threat in their offense. They've got to never go completely away from it. And then another one for me is it's got to be just effective enough in short yardage and goal line to be an option down there always. Even though Josh is the best short yardage back in the league, you need the threat of that.
Yeah.
That's it. Josh's involvement, it's always got to be a choice that you can make in any game, and the other one's got to be good in situational football. That's the only thing your run game needs in this team. And Josh is with these hurdles and stuff, he's always going to be a factor.